Yes, ma'am. You can start now.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, so students, today we are going to see our next topic. Last time we have learned that Shabda Rupani. Now we will see Dhatu Rupani. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, let's start. Now see Dhatu Rupani. Okay, so you know very well to make a sentence we need a verb in that sentence, right? To show the action, right? So these action words are called as verbs in English, like that they are called as kriya pada, okay, in Sanskrit. So every kriya pad is formed with the help of dhatu, okay. So we will see detail about this dhatu. Okay, so see pathati, dhavati, gachati, vadati, rajate are the examples of verbs in Sanskrit. Okay, so having these verbs having meaning, pathati means to read, dhavati to run, gachati to go, vadati to say, and rajate means to shine. Okay, these are the meanings of these verbs. Okay, so let us now see how the verbs are formed. Okay, see, pathati, dhavati are the one of the forms of the roots. Okay, now we will see how these forms are formed. Okay, first point for it is mool dhatu, or it is called as basic root. Okay, so what is basic root? The basic root is the part of verb which shows us the meaning of the verb. Okay, so mool dhatu means what? The part of the verb which shows us the meaning of the verb. Okay, see, in pathati, patha is dhatu. Dhavati, dhava is the dhatu. In gachati, gama gacha. See, gama is the basic root, but it declines like gacha. That's why I have written here gama gacha both. Okay, so form is gachati, but the root is gama gacha. Okay, next vadati. For vadati, vada is the root, and for rajate, raja is the basic root. Okay, so patha, dhava, gama gacha, vada, raja are the basic roots of the verb respectively. Okay, now see next point, that is gana vikarana. What is mean by gana and what is mean by vikarana? Now see, if you have given so many balls of different colors of same size, okay, so you have to separate it. Okay, so how do you separate the balls? You will separate it according to the color, right? You choose a red colored ball together, yellow colored ball together, right? So this red color or yellow color, it shows that the color or the sign, right? So like that, there are more than 2000 roots in Sanskrit. So they are divided into two main groups, that is Dhatuon ka pahla gat, first root group of roots, and Dhatuon ka dusra gat means second group of roots. Okay, but again they are divided into 10 classes because finding out from which group the root is became difficult. So again they are divided into 10 classes. These classes are known as Gana. Okay. Now see, I have told you that you have to make groups of balls, right? So these groups means here for the roots it is called as gana. Okay, and every class has a symbol called as vikarana. Okay, now see, I have told you that the color of the ball, right? So you choose red colored. So red is what? Red is the sign, right? Red is a symbol for the balls, right? So like this here, vikarana, whatever vikarana is chosen for that particular group is the symbol. Okay, so every class has a symbol called as Vikarana to recognize the root is of which class. Okay, just take a screenshot from first slide. Take a screenshot. Just 1 second. Okay, now take screenshot of this slide. Okay, now take for this one. Okay, now we will go for the next slide. Now see, let's see the ganas and vikaranas. What is mean by gana and what is mean by vikarana? I have told you. Now we will see uh, details about gana and vikarana. Now see, there are 10 ganas. I have told you that again the two groups are divided into 10 ganas, right? So they are named according to the number only. Okay, that means Pratham Gan, Dvitiya Gan, Tritiya Gan, Chaturtha Gan, Pancham Gan, Shashtha Gan, Saptam Gan, Ashtam Gan, Navam Gan, and Dasham Gan. Okay, but to recognize that the root is of which Gan, every gun has given a particular letter or particular symbol which is called as vikarana. Okay, now we will see one by one. For pratham gun, vikaran is a. Okay, pratham gun vikaran is a. See the example, patha, the root patha is of pratham gun. Okay, so this patha, we have to join a, the vikaran, to this patha root to make the form pathati. Okay, see here, patha, tha halanta is the basic root plus a is the vikaran. It forms the form patha, that means tha complete, is the anga of the root. Okay, patha is the anga, and after making that anga, we can add any pratyay or any ending to the given form, given anga. Okay, so here I have added ti, which is pratham purush ekvachan of lat lakar. I will show you what is lat lakar and all the things. Okay, just so you see here for the example, I have taken here ti. Okay, ti for pratham purush ekvachan, so the form becomes pathati. Okay. Now see Dvitiya Gan. For Dvitiya Gan, there is dash, right? So dash means what? No vikaran we can add to the Dvitiya Gan roots. Okay. See here, example is given. Ya. Ya means to go. Okay. Patha means to read. Here ya. Ya means to go. Okay, so this root ya, we don't have to add anything as there is no vikaran for this dvitiya gan. Okay, so the anga will become ya. Okay, and to this ya, I have added the ending ti, the pratyay ti, which forms ya ti. Okay, now see for the third, tritiya gad. Okay. Again here dash is there. That means no vikaran is added to this group. Okay, but reduplication occurs. What is mean by reduplication occurs? Now see the example da. Da is the root which declines in two gana. In Pratham Gana, it declines Da Yach, and in Tritiya Gana, it declines Da Dadati Datte. Like this. Okay. Now see how this Dadati form formed. That is, Da is the root. But here you know very well that no Vikaran is added. That's why nothing is added after that Da. Okay. But reduplication occurs. That means this the letter comes for twice in the dati, right? So this the letter comes for two times. It is only the reduplication form. Okay, so da plus dash or no vikaran, it makes the anga the. Okay, but after adding ti, it becomes the dati. Okay, not the dati, huh? Just remember the dati. Okay, next is chaturthagan. For Chaturtha Gan, the Vikaran is Ya. Okay. Now see the example. Here the example is Nruta. Root is Nruta. Nruta means to dance. You know very well. So Nruta plus Ya. See Ta Halanta is there. So after adding Ya, it becomes Nritya. So Nritya is the Anga of the root nruta. Okay, so after that we can add any ending. Here I have added ti. Okay, so nritya plus ti, it forms nrityati. Okay, next is panchamgan. For panchamgan, the vikaran is nu. Okay, the example for this panchamgan is root up. Up means to get. Okay, so up plus nu. See here again, up in up is halanta. So after adding nu to up, we get up nu as anga. Okay, and after adding the ending ti, it becomes apnoti. This change apnoti or oki matra for no is due to the sandhi rule. Okay, next is shashthagan. See the vikaran for shashthagan is a. Okay, see the example likha. Hmm? Likha means to write, you know very well. So likha kha halanta is there plus a, vikaran a. Okay, so the anga becomes likha, kha complete, and after adding ti we get likhati. Okay, next is saptam gan. For saptam gan, the vikaran is na. Now see here, I have make a star mark in the example for that na. Why? See, root is bhuja. Huh? Bhuja means to eat. So by adding this na to root bhuja, it should be bhujan or bhujna, right? But instead of bhujna, it forms bhunaj. It makes anga munaj. See why I have make here star, because this na is added before the last letter of the root. See, in bhuja ja halanta is the last letter, right? So this na is added before that ja and not after. Huh? Okay, that's why I have make here star. So the anga becomes bhunaj plus T ending. After adding T ending, it becomes Bhunakti. See, this form is slightly different. You have to remember this form, Bhunakti. Okay. Next is Ashtam Gan. For Ashtam Gan, Vikaran is U. Okay. Here the example is Kru. I have written slightly wrong. See, it should be like this. Kru dash kar, because root crew declines like kara. Okay, so crew dash kara. To this kara form, we have to add this vikaran u. Okay, so after adding u to this kara form, we get, sorry, anga as karo. Okay, and to this karo, we add this t to make our form karoti. So this is for Ashtamgan. Now we will see the next one, that is Navamgan. For Navamgan, the Vikaran is Na. See here the example, Graha. Graha means to accept or to get. Okay. So Graha plus Na. So the Anga becomes Grunha. Here Ha should be Halanta. Grunha. In Grunha, Ha should be Halanta. So Grunha, again here no changes into no. It is according to the rule of that row. Okay. So Grunha plus Ti, it becomes Grunhati. Okay. Here also Ha should be Halanta in Grunhati. So this is for Navamgan. And for Dashamgan, the Vikaran is Aya. Okay. So see the example. The root is Katha. So after adding Katha, Aya to the root Katha, it makes form Kathaya, Anga Kathaya. See, Katha means to tell. Here Tha is Halanta. So after adding Aya to this Katha, it forms Kathaya. Means Tha Halanta plus A becomes Tha complete. That's why it is, the Anga becomes Kathaya. And after adding T, it becomes Kathayati. Okay, so this is all about the 10 ganas and 10 vikaranas. Okay, so I have told you that roots are divided into two groups, right? Dhatuon ka pehla gat and dhatuon ka dusra gat. So which class are included in dhatuon ka pehla gat and dhatuon ka dusra gat? Let's see. The class or गण प्रथम, sorry, गण प्रथम, चतुर्थ, षष्ठ and dasham. Okay, these four गण are added to the धातुओं का पहला गट. Okay, means includes in the धातुओं का पहला गट. Okay, and the remaining one, that means द्वितीय गण, तृतीय गण, पंचम गण, सप्तम गण, अष्टम गण and नवम गण. That means 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. Okay, they are included in धातुओं का दूसरा गट. Okay, धातुओं का पहला गट 1, 4, 6, 10. धातुओं का दूसरा गट 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this is about gana and vikarana of the class. uh, 1 second. Now take a screenshot. Okay, now we will go for the next point, which is pada. Okay. Now see, padas are in which the roots are declined. What is mean by pada? Pada means in which the roots are declined. Okay. That means what? See, you have already learned that is titah, anti, sithah, tha, ami, avah, amah. Right. And in atmane pad that is te, te, ante, se, the dve, ivahe, me. Right. So these are what in two padas the roots are declined. Okay, so here it is written that padas are in which the roots are declined. They are two pada. There are two padas in Sanskrit. Some roots are declined in parasmay pada, right? They are known as parasmay padi dhatu. Okay, whereas some roots are declined in atmane pada, so they are known as atmane padi dhatu. Okay, titah, anti, sithah, tha, these are parasmay pada endings. Okay, and te, te, ante, se, the, dve, these are atmanepadi ending. Okay, so the roots which are declined in parasmay pad only, they are called as parasmay padi dhatu, whereas the roots which are declined only in atmanepada, they are called as atmanepadi dhatu. But some roots are declined in both parasmay pad as well as atmane pad. They are called as ubhayapadi dhatu. I will give you one example. Now see patha root. Patha declines in parasmay pad. So it makes form pathati, pathatah, pathanti, pathasi, pathatah, pathatah, pathami, pathava, pathama. Okay. So as this forms only parasmay padi forms, that's why the dhatu patha is parasmay padi dhatu. Okay, but see the example raja. Okay, so it forms rajate, rajatah, rajante, rajase, rajathe, rajadve, rajate, sorry, raje, rajavahe, rajamahe. Okay, so like this, the forms declines only makes only in Atmanepad, right? That's why Dhatu Raja is Atmanepadi Dhatu. Okay, but see the forms of Katha. Katha declines Kathayati, Kathayatah, Kathayanti, Kathayasi, Kathayatah, Kathayatha, Kathayami, Kathayavah, Kathayamah. And also it makes forms Kathayate, Kathayethe, Kathayat, sorry, कथयते कथयेते कथयन्ते कथयसे कथयेथे कथयद्भे कथये कथयावहे कथयामहे. Okay, so as katha declines in both parasmay pad as well as atmane pad, that's why it is called as ubhayapadi dhatu. Okay, so every pad contains endings according to tense, person and number. You know very well what is this ti, tah, anti, si, thah, tha, ami, avah, ama. This is uh, uh, decline in lat lakar, right? So every pad, that means parasmay pad and atmane pad, both contains endings according to tense, person and number. Okay, we will see one by one. First see tense. Tense means lakar. Okay, or kal. In Sanskrit there are three main tenses as English. Okay, which are they? See, present tense. Present tense means lat lakar. Okay, past tense means lang lakar, and future tense means lut lakar. There are two future tense in Sanskrit, but the normal forms we use are in lut lakar. Okay, now again there are two arthas. Okay, which are they? Lot lakar means imperative mood or adnyartha, and vidhiling lakar means potential mood or vidyartha. Now just see what is lot lakar and vidhiling lakar in detail. See, lot lakar means if you want to give order or make a request. Okay, to make the forms uh, for this we use lot lakar. Okay, And for the examples like you see always there is written in the walls, uh, municipal walls or anything where the municipal corporation writes that येथे थुंकू नये or means do not spit on the road and or डाव्या बाजूने चालावे. So this चालावे, थुंकू नये. Okay. So these sentences. So like this sentence to make this like these sentences we use vidhiling lakar in Sanskrit. Okay. So means notice, we can say notice. To give notice, we can use vidhiling lakar in Sanskrit. Okay. So every tense and mood have different endings in the above two padas. Okay. Uh, just take a screenshot. Okay. Now we will go for the next slide. Now see Purush. Purush means person. Okay. As like English, there are three persons in Sanskrit and they are as follows. Which are they? Uttam Purush. Uttam Purush means first person of English. Okay. Uttam Purush is for Sanskrit. First person is for English. Okay. And who is this Uttam Purush? Uttam Purush means speaker. Okay. As now I am speaking, that's why I am Uttam Purush. Okay. Now see Madhyam Purush. Madhyam Purush means second person of English. Okay. And who is this Madhyam Purush? Madhyam Purush means listener. For now you are the listener. That means you are Madhyam Purush. Okay. And Pratham Purush. Pratham Purush means what? Pratham Purush means third person. Okay, of English. In Sanskrit it is Pratham Purush, but according to English it is third person. Okay, just remember. Uh, and what is mean by this Pratham Purush? Pratham Purush means about whom speaker and listener are talking. Okay, maybe it is a person or thing, whatever it is. Okay, so this is Pratham Purush for Sanskrit. Okay, so these are the three Purush in Sanskrit: Uttam Purush, Madhyam Purush, and Pratham Purush. And the last point is Vachan. You know very well in Sanskrit there are three Vachan or number. Which are they? Ekvachanam, Dvivachanam, and Bahuvachanam. Right? Now take a screenshot. Now we will go for the pratyayas or endings for every lakar. Okay. See, endings are given differently for CBSE syllabus and slight different for this SSC syllabus. Okay, so just go with your textbook. Okay, in your textbook which endings are given, that only you have to learn. Okay, just check. See, for lat lakar the endings are ti, tah, anti, si, thah, th, ami, avah, amah. Okay, lat lakar means what? Lat lakar means present tense. Okay, Vartaman Kal. So for that, Parasmay Pad endings are these. Okay. So Parasmay Padi endings are Ti, Tah, Anti, Si, Thah, Th, Ami, Avah, Amah. Okay. Next is Rlut Lakar. Rlut Lakar means Bhavishyat Kal, right? Future tense. Now see, these endings are very simple. If you just add Sya to every lat lakar ending, you will get lut lakar ending. See, syati, syatah, syad, like this. Okay. Now see, syati, syatah, syanti. See, same is here. Syati, syatah, syanti. Right? The Madhyam Purush will become syasi, syathah, syath. See here, check. Syasi, syathah, syath. Right? And Uttam Purush, syami, syavah, syamah. Check here. Syami, syavah, syamah. So it's very simple to remember lut lakar ending. Okay, if you know lut lakar endings very well, no need to by heart lut lakar ending. Okay, you just remember lut lakar means sya bhavishya, sya bhavishya. Okay, that means you have to add sya to every lat lakar ending, present tense ending. Okay, then we will get bhavishyat kal or lut lakar endings. Okay, okay. Now take screenshot. Now we will go for next endings. Now see lang lakar. Lang lakar means past tense. Okay, so lang lakar endings are Parasmepad endings are these endings are Parasmepad. Okay, at, atam, an, aha, atam, ata, av, am. See, you have to take care while pronouncing these endings because in Pratham Purush Ekvachan the ending is at, and in Madhyam Purush Bahuvachan the ending is ta. Okay, so take care while pronouncing these endings. Okay, so at, atam, an, aha, atam, ata, or visarga, atam, ata, am, ava, ama. Okay, whenever halanta ending is there, you have to pronounce halanta or short pronunciation you have to do. Okay, next is lot lakar. Lot lakar means I have told you vidyartha or imperative mood means whenever we have to give order or request we use these endings. Okay, so which are the endings? Tu, tam, antu, dash, tam, ta, ani, ava, ama. Okay, endings are tu, tam, antu, dash, tam, ta, ani, ava, ama. So these are the endings for lot lakar. And the last point is vidhiling lakar. So what is meant by vidhiling lakar? Vidhiling lakar means I have told you whenever we want to give notice in Sanskrit, we have to use these type of endings. Okay, so the endings are et, etam, eyuhu, ehe, etam, eta, ayam, eva, ema. Maybe these endings are different in your books. Okay, it may be it, itam, iyuhu, ihi, itam, ita, iyam, eva, ima. Okay, so if the endings are start with e in your book, you have to follow that endings only. Okay, and for this, if you have a book, sorry, you have to take first screenshot now. Take screenshot of this. Okay, so to see how the forms are formed. You have to use a book. I will tell you the name of the book. You may search in your area. The book name is Shabda Dhatu Rupavalihi. Okay, this is very useful book. Okay, Shabda Dhatu Rupavalihi. Okay, so this book is very useful because in that book the all the words or shabda you want, that means from deva mala vana to rajan atman, means for up to 10 standard whatever words you will learn, that all are included in this book. Okay, and roots also, so many roots are given there. Okay, so you can easily find out how the root is declined. Okay, in that book. So just buy this book, Shabda Dhatu Rupavlihi. Its price is very less, 50 rupees I think its price, but it is useful for till you are learning the Sanskrit language. Okay, so buy this book, Shabda Dhatu Rupavlihi. Okay, now we will see how verbs are formed. Okay, have you written this name in your notebook? I am going to rub this. Okay. Now see how verbs are formed. Huh? See, for lut lakar, lot lakar, and vidhiling lakar, the verb formation is same. Okay. And for lang lakar only, the verb formation is slightly different. Okay. Now, before that, first we will see upasarga. I forgot to tell you that. One second. Mm, Now see what is mean by upasarga. Now see what is mean by upasarga. Upasarga means the letter comes before the root, written before the root is called as upasarga. See, here it is written in Marathi. धातूंच्या पूर्वी जोडल्या जाणाऱ्या अक्षरांना उपसर्ग म्हणतात. Okay, the letter, which letter? See here written in the bold print. Pra, para, apa, sam, anu, ava, nis, nir, dus, dur, vi, a, ni, adhi, api, ati, सु, उद, अभि, प्रति, परी, उप. These are उपसर्गास. ओके, टोटल these are 22. उपसर्ग एकूण 22 आहेत. ओके, so total these are 22 उपसर्गास which are added before the root. Okay, that means it is called as prefix in English, we can say. Okay, prefix or upasarga. So upasarga are started from the letter pra, that's why they are called as pradi. Okay, pradi. Now see why these upasargas are added to the root. Okay, now see some examples are given here. I forgot to tell you to take screenshot. I will share the last page again. Okay, afterwards. First, see upasarganche upayog. Okay, why we have to use this upasarga? See, first point is काही धातूंचा अर्थ बदलतो. Means it the meaning, it changes the meaning of the verb. Okay, see example is given. Ru means harati. Harati means sorry, ru harati is the root. Okay, ru is the root and harati is the form. The meaning is neto. Okay, neto means brings, right? But after adding pari upasarga to this ru root, the form becomes pariharati, which have the meaning talto. Talto means avoids. Okay, so after adding this pari upasarga to this ru root, the meaning changes, right? So this is the first point. In some roots, the due to the prefix or upasarga, the meaning, original meaning of the root is changes. Second point is काही धातूंच्या अर्थात भर पडतो. अर्थात भर पडतो means what? Means it makes clear due to the root, due to the upasarga. Now see the example. Gama, the meaning of gama gachati means to go, jato. Okay, but upa plus gama, after adding upasarga to the root gama, the form becomes upagachati. Means what? Jawal jato. Means it specifically it is shows the meaning of the verb, right? So in some roots धातूंच्या अर्थात भर पडतो. ओके, नेक्स्ट इज काही धातूंचा अर्थ अधिक खुलून दिसतो. अधिक खुलून दिसतो मीन्स व्हॉट? इट इम्प्रूव्स द मीनिंग ऑफ द वर्ब. मीन्स व्हॉट? सी एक्झाम्पल. राज राजते. राज मीन्स शोभतो. शोभतो मीन्स लुक्स ब्युटिफुल. ओके, परंतु वी प्लस राज, it after adding v upasarga to this raja, we get virajate. Virajate means again shobhato, but it looks very beautiful. Okay, means उसका जो मीनिंग होता है वो और ज्यादा खुल के सामने आता है. ठीक है, that's why here written काही धातूंचा अर्थ अधिक खुलून दिसतो. ओके, नेक्स्ट इज काही धातूंच्या अर्थांबरोबर त्यांची पदेही बदलतात. मीन्स व्हॉट? मीन्स suppose the root is of parasmaipad, original root is of parasmaipad, but after adding the upasarga it declines in atmanepad or vice versa. Okay, so here the example is given. The root is stha. Stha root is of parasmaipad. The it declines like tishtati. Okay, the meaning of this stha is ubha rahato. Okay, means stands. Okay, but after adding pra as upasarga to this root stha, it declines in atmanepad. Though the stha root is of parasmepad, but due to this pra upasarga, it declines in atmanepad. Okay, and makes form pratisthate. Okay, and the meaning of the pratisthate is जाण्यास निघतो. Means जाने के लिए निकलता है, ऐसा दिया है. ओके, सो दीज आर द डिफरेंट यूजेस ऑफ उपसर्ग. लास्ट वन इज गिवन, काही अकर्मक धातू सकर्मक होतात. अकर्मक अँड सकर्मक means what? See, bhubhava is the akarmak dhatu. Akarmak means what? Is it doesn't shows any action in bhubhava, right? So bhubhava means to be. So bhubhavati means hoto. Okay. So as its meaning is to be, this is akarmak dhatu. Okay. Have you got the meaning akarmak? Akarmak means which don't shows action. Okay. But after adding anu as upasarga to this bhu, we get the form anubhavati, huh, which have the meaning or the action. Anubhavati means what? The meaning is to experience. Okay, अनुभव करतो. Okay, so this is what, this is action word, right? Action verb. So it becomes sakarmak. Okay, so काही अकर्मक धातू सकर्मक होतात. Okay, so this is all about the use of upasarga. Just take a screenshot of it. Okay, have you finished? Now take the screenshot of last slide. One second. Now take the screenshot of this. This is taken from that Shabda Dhatu Rupavali. Okay. So this book is very important. Hmm? If you get the book in your area, then it will be very better for you. Okay. Now we will go for our last point, that is how the verbs are formed. Okay. Now see how the verbs are formed. Hmm? Just take screenshot first. Now see, I have told you that except lang lakar, all the other lakar have the verb form same. Okay. Now see, for lat lakar, lot lakar, and vidhi lang lakar, when the root is without upasarga, just now I have told you how what are the upasargas and how they added to the root, right? So when the root is without upasarga, means only root is there, means like pathati, dhavati. Okay, so only root is there. Then how the form is formed? See, kriyapada means form. Okay, so how kriyapad is formed? Kriyapad is equal to mool dhatu, means basic root, plus vikaran plus lakar pratyay. Okay, any lakar pratyay of given lakaras over there. Okay, lat lakar, lud lakar, lod lakar, or vidhiling lakar. Okay, see the example. Suppose patha is the example. Hmm. So here mool dhatu is patha. Okay, tha halanta. Plus karan is as this of class 1, right? So and after that lakar. Suppose again is the latkar pratham purush ekvachan pratyay. Okay. So patha tha halanta plus a plus t. It makes form patha tha halanta plus a, means a complete. Pa tha, and again we have to add this t. So it makes form t. Okay. Kriyapad will be pathati. Okay. So this is for when the dhatu is without upasarga. Okay. Now we will see the example. We will see the next point, that is when the root is with upasarga. Okay. So whenever the root is with upasarga, we have to take upasarga first. See the place. Okay. Place is very important. The place of upasarga is first. Okay. After that you have to write dhatu, mool dhatu. After that you have to write vikaran, and after that you have to write lakar pratyay, whatever is given. Okay. Means suppose example for this is upasarga we have taken here a. Okay. Mool dhatu is gamagachha. See, basic root is gama, but it declines with gachha form. Na? That's why I have written gachha. Huh? Plus vikaran is, as gamagacha is of class 1 pratham gani dhatu, that's why the vikaran again here is a. Okay. And lakar pratyay I again taking. Okay. So the form becomes a plus gachha, gamagacha plus a plus t, means a plus gachha, a gachha. Again see chahala plus a means a complete, and t, agachhi. If you want to write in your notebook, you can write down a plus gacha plus a plus t. See for this one. Okay. Now see this a is of vikaran. Okay, just remember this a is of vikaran. Hmm. And a is upasarga. Okay. A is upasarga, gamagacha is root, a is vikaran, and t is pratyay. Okay. Now we will see the next one for lang lakar. Okay. Now see how in lang lakar the kriya should form. Now see in lang lakar when the root is without upasarga, means simple root is there, only the root is there, then the place of a is first. Okay. After that root you have to write. After that vikaran, and after that lakar. Okay. Means what? See here. This a is of past tense or lang lakar. Okay. You have to remember this. To make the lang lakar form, you have to take a before the root. Okay. मूल धातु, मूल धातु से पहले आपको अ लेना है for लंग लार. Okay. So how the form will be there? Now see, again we will take gamagacha. So here is of past tense or langlar. Okay. Next the dhatu. I have taken here gamagacha dhatu. I forgot to write this, that's why I am writing here. Gamagacha plus vikaran. Again the vikaran is same because the dhatu is of pratham gan. And again the I'm lang lakar ending we have to take here. Okay, so lang lakar pratham purush ekvachan ending is at ataman, right? So at ending there for lang lakar. Okay, so what it becomes a cha halanta plus a means cha complete, and again this a mixed with this a, but it didn't make a. Okay, so it becomes agachat, not agachat. Okay, agachat. So this is the example for what? For when the root is without upasarga. Okay. If you want to write down in your notebook, you can write down. Okay, have you finished? Now the last one. That means when upasarga is there, then how we can form the lakar kriyapad. Okay. Now see, when the root is with upasarga, the kriyapad will be, see the place of upasarga is first. After that you have to write down a of langlakar. After that basic root or mool dhatu plus vikaran plus lakar pratyay. Okay. See, it's very simple actually. See, the original verb you can form with dhatu plus vikram plus pratyay, right? To make lang lakar simple form means without sarga form, you have to add just a before this mool dhatu, right? Means see, before this mool dhatu, you have to add just a. And for with upasarga form of lang lakar, you have to add this upasarga before lang lakar form. Okay. Now see example. Hmm. Hmm. See the example. Suppose prati is the upasarga plus a is of lang lakar. Gamagacha is the root. A is vikaran and at is pratyay. At is pratyay. Ta is halan. Huh? At is pratyay. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
अच्छा सुनाई दे रहा है ना? मुझे लगा कि कुछ नहीं सुनाई दे रहा है करके, गड़बड़ हुआ करके। लास्ट ही पॉइंट मैं बता रही थी। 3:30 हो गए ना, इसके लिए मुझे लगा। मैं कंटिन्यू कर सकती हूँ? एक ही पॉइंट मुझे बताना है।
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now see how the lang lakar verb we can form when the root is with upasarga. Okay. Now see, prati is upasarga. A is of lang lakar. Gamagata is root. Gacha plus a is vikaran and plus at is ending of lakar tham purush ekvachan. Okay. So see, when all these get together, how, what will be the answer? See, prati, in prati e ki matra is there, right? So this e ki matra plus a, it becomes year. Okay. So it becomes year. Okay. This e ki matra and a forms year. Okay. Next gach halanta plus a, it becomes means ch, and then this didn't mix with that to make a, it remains only a, and the at. Okay, so it comes pratyachat. Write down in your notebook. prati plus a plus gachha plus a plus at. Okay. Here prati is upasarga, a is of langlakar, gachha is dhatu, a is of vikaran, and at is pratyay. Langlakar pratham purush ekvachan. Okay. So it forms pratyagachat. Okay. So this is all about dhatu rupani. How dhatu roop are formed. Okay. So do you have any doubt? You can ask me.